I was really disappointed with the Mario Kart World Direct we had yesterday. Let's get into it. This isn't really a video I kind of wanted to make, but I feel like it's a video I kind of have to make because Nintendo recently just had the Mario Kart World Direct, and to be honest, I'm really disappointed in what we were shown. I was expecting a big direct, a big presentation talking about the game, showing us new things, showing everything. This Mario Kart Direct was Nintendo's chance to show us all why this game is the most expensive game Nintendo has ever made. It was their chance to kind of, not directly address the backlash, but kind of show us all why this game is worth the price they are putting on it. And they didn't really do that. This whole Direct kind of felt like an overview trailer. It felt like something Nintendo would just post on their YouTube channel, you know, a couple of weeks before a game is released, just to kind of get people excited for the game, show off some final few details. Not for a Direct. The Direct felt really sort of not needed. It didn't really need a Direct. It felt like a waste of time watching the Direct. I mean, the whole time I was there, I watched it live, and I was just waiting for something to really excite me. I feel like we were shown too much in the Switch 2 presentation. I really don't understand why Nintendo revealed that much. It just kind of just didn't really reveal anything. We already knew about the free roam, we already knew about the knockout tour, we already knew these things from the first trailer, and Nintendo just kind of showed us a 16-minute version of that trailer, just showing more angles and more screenshots and more footage of the same sort of tracks we've seen before. There was a few new tracks in there, we did see a new world map, but nothing huge, nothing like a story mode or nothing like something like free content updates. Now I made a video about this, the link will be down below, go and check it out. I made a video about this a couple of days ago talking about what I wanted to see from Mario Kart World, and one of those things was that we were going to see regular updates for the game. Now, I wanted the game to be obviously complete on launch. That was a huge thing to get right, especially for $80, £75. I want the game to be complete at launch, but I like the idea of us paying extra for the game as a way of kind of paying for DLC too, and having free support over the course of 2-3 years, kind of like what we do with Splatoon. And yeah, we didn't really see that. We didn't see any updates, we didn't see any online updates. Nothing was really mentioned at all, apart from the free roam, the knockout tour, the way to do the Grand Prix like you could before, sort of the classic style where you haven't got to drive between races. Nothing was really shown apart from everything we saw in that first Direct. The main issue with this Direct is that it didn't change anything from what we already knew. If you watched that first Nintendo Switch 2 presentation Direct, or that first trailer for Mario Kart World, and you wasn't already sold on the game, this Direct didn't change that. It didn't add anything. It didn't make you change your mind. And that is what I was hoping for. I was hoping for something that would change my mind. I was hoping for a single player, maybe with bosses that you have to race against. That kind of thing. We didn't really get that. The only thing that did impress me was the mission mode. That really did impress me. The idea of doing different missions to unlock costumes and, you know, collecting blue coins and having a reason to go around this open world. Yeah, okay, I really like that. That is what I talked about in my last video. I wanted Nintendo to do that because I like the idea of having some single player content, and finally Mario Kart is getting that. I'm impressed with the mission mode. I wish it was more in depth, I wish there was more missions. Maybe we'll see that with time, maybe, you know, in the actual final game. Maybe there'll be side quests, maybe there'll be extra things to do, because at the end of the day, this game is an open world game. There needs to be missions and things for people to do in the open world. And yes, we did see some very small missions like collect all the coins and, you know, go to the Yoshi's like diner places to get free costumes. And yeah, okay, there is some content there, but hopefully there is a little bit more for us to do as well. Maybe we'll see that with future updates. If this game was normal priced, I don't feel like people would have expected something from this Nintendo Direct. And I feel like that's what the issue is. People saw this Direct, they saw it get announced, they expected to be blown away by this Direct, and because of that, you know, expectations were too high. I feel like people, including me, had too high expectations because of the price Nintendo set, and that led us all to be pretty disappointed with the final result. With all that being said, I am still going to buy the game, and that sounds weird for me to say because I've just been talking so badly about the game, But two things can be true. I was disappointed in this Nintendo Direct because my expectations were way too high for it. However, the footage we have seen from the Direct and the footage we saw in the original trailer still convinced me that I'm going to have a good time with this game. I'm still going to enjoy it, it's still going to be a lot of fun, I'm still going to get it day one. But I feel like the game could have had a way better Direct, and you know, from what we've seen so far, the potential for this game is better than what we're actually getting. Overall, I feel like the game will be fun, but the Direct we saw yesterday was just a complete waste of time. Alright everyone, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Are you still excited for Mario Kart World? Do you disagree with me? Do you feel like the Direct was still worth it? Did you enjoy the Direct? Did you feel like the Direct was worthwhile? Did you feel like Nintendo revealed lots of new information? I didn't really get much out of the Nintendo Direct, the Mario Kart Direct. I didn't think that it was that good. Maybe it's my fault. Maybe my expectations were too high for this Nintendo Direct. Maybe I expected a little bit too much from Mario Kart World. If we compare it to the content that Mario Kart 8 has, yes, at least there's more of a single player mode in Mario Kart World. Mario Kart 8 was very much focused just on the track, especially at launch. We didn't really even have a battle mode, a proper battle mode, until the Switch version came out a couple years later. So when you compare it like that, yes, this game does have a lot more content. Of course, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe ended up coming out with a proper battle mode, and then I believe it got over 90 courses once the game had the booster course pass as well. So yeah, I mean, Mario Kart 8 has loads of content, and Mario Kart World has a lot to live up for. I'm not saying Mario Kart 8 is bad in any way. I love Mario Kart 8. But yeah, I just feel like people's expectations, and particularly mine, were a little bit too high for this Nintendo Direct, and I did leave the Direct pretty disappointed. But let me know all your thoughts down in the comments below. Will you be still buying the game? Will you want to try out the game? Are you still excited for the game? Do you think it was a good Direct? Do you think it was a bad Direct? Let me know all your thoughts down in the comments below. I will try and read as many of them as I possibly can. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you are doing so, because that does really help out the channel. We are a really small channel, and every subscriber really does help. So yeah, thank you everybody that has subscribed so far. Thank you for watching, liking, doing all that stuff. That does really help us out. So yeah, let me know all your thoughts down in the comments below, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks for watching everyone.